Good afternoon. Let me introduce myself briefly. My name is George Amalwa. I'm a doctor by profession. I'm also a peer counselor, and I do provide peer counseling to young people like you. But today, I shall be mainly talking about contraceptives. According to 2019-2020 statistics, 93% of girls have terminated their pregnancy due to uncontrolled sex, and 11% of deaths due to abortion. This is a situation that can be controlled easily through the use of contraceptives. Why abort the child when you can easily control unwanted pregnancies? Okay, turn to your neighbor and say, no to abortion. No to abortion.
No to abortion.
Yes. Okay, now what are contraceptives? Contraceptives come from the word contraception, which means deliberate use of artificial methods and other techniques to control pregnancy as a result of uncontrolled sex. There are many types of contraceptives. Some protect one from sexually transmissible diseases and pregnancy, while majority protects only pregnancy. As I have said, there are many, but I'm going only to talk about 5 of them. They include condoms, contraceptive pills, intrauterine device, contraceptive injections, and contraceptive implant. You might be asking yourself, which method will work for you? Your lifestyle, some side effects, cost, convenience of use, maybe some other factors that you may need to know about these contraceptives. Don't worry, just give me your attention. I'm going to answer all these. First of all, let's talk about condoms. Condoms are the only form of contraception that protects you from both pregnancy and sexually transmission diseases. And condoms are in 2 varieties. We have ones for men and the female condoms. And with me here, I have some male condoms, and I'm going to demonstrate to you on how they work. This one is Trust. This one is Trust. They are packed in these cartons. When you go to purchase them, so you will have to pick it, cut this way, then use this part and not the other way. You cut it this way, you remove it. Just take a look, I show you how it works. Then, let's say this is my penis. Remember to use a condom when you are, to put on condom when the penis has erected. Yeah. Do whatever you do your miracle until the penis erects, then you will use your condom. So this is how it looks like after being removed from the sachet. Then you don't put it inside, don't wear the condom this way. Turn it this way. You see the outer part. The outer part of the condom should now be the one to be fitted in this way. This way as it rolls. As it rolls that way, that way, that way, and make sure you put it on very well. Make sure it doesn't tear. Make sure it doesn't get off during sex. And that's how a condom works for male. As I have told you, we have other variety for female. But for female, I don't have the instructions on how to use them. I also didn't carry a sample for it. But as you can see, That's how for men, a condom for men works. Then the condom has some side effects and some advantages too. One of the advantages of the condom is that it will protect you from both STIs and uncontrolled pregnancy. The side effect of it is that the condom can get off during sex, or it can tear itself during sex. So you just have to be careful while performing sex so that you cannot face these issues. The second one is oral contraceptive pills, and these are just tablets that are taken within the doctor's or in medical personnel instructions. Remember, these are highly effective if time is followed properly. For example, here I have an example which is EC2, a type of oral contraceptive pill. There are 2 tablets, and you have to take one within 72 hours of uncontrolled sex, followed by another tablet within 12 hours of uncontrolled sex. Okay, this one has some side effects and advantages. The side effect of it is that it requires one to follow time. When you miss out some time, definitely it won't work. Then the advantages is that the oral contraceptive pills doesn't interfere with sex. Yeah, they doesn't interfere at all. Another advantage is that they are highly effective if time is followed properly. This one can go across so that all of you can have a look at it. That one is intrauterine device, widely known as IDU. This one is a T-shaped material that is made from a material containing progesterone hormone or plastic and copper. This one is fitted inside a woman's uterus with a professional healthcare personnel. And this one is one of the contraception that lasts for a long period of time, widely for 3 to 10 years, depending on the period that you want. Okay, this one, it can work well for you, but it has some side effects and some advantages too. Advantage of it is that it doesn't interfere with sex. Secondly, is that it lasts for a long period of time. Side effect of it is that the intrauterine device usually causes some bleeding at first, and this one can be easily sustainable by the user. So you don't have to worry. Just plan yourself, then go take an intrauterine device. This will work well for you. The fourth one is contraceptive implant. This is just a flexible rod that is fitted inside upper arm skin of a woman. And this one is usually done by a highly professional medical personnel. This one works for a period of 3 years, and this is how it works. It releases hormone progesterone that prevents the ovary from releasing the egg, and it also thickens the cervical mucus, therefore preventing the sperms from entering the womb. Then the advantage of it is that the contraceptive implant is a long-lasting. It is also reversible. It is highly effective, and it doesn't interfere with sex. Okay, disadvantages of it is that it requires a highly skilled personnel to carry out the process. Secondly is that sometimes it introduces bleeding at an initial stage. Then It also doesn't protect one from STIs. Okay, say hi to a neighbor and say no to abortion. And the fifth one is contraceptive injection. Okay, this one is injected on the arm of a woman or maybe on the buttock. Okay, this one releases hormone progesterone after 12 weeks. Just after 12 weeks, the hormone is released in your bloodstreams. Its advantage is that it lasts for a period of 3 months. It also provides for sexual spontaneity. It also doesn't interrupt with sex. Okay, disadvantages of it is that it requires skilled personnel to carry out the process. Again, it can make bleedings during the carrying out of the process. Okay, the last disadvantage is that it doesn't protect one from STIs. For some may just consider it as a control of STIs, but for sure it cannot. These are just among the few methods of contraception that we have. You can assess yourself, discuss with your partner, and see which method works for you according to your desires. But my hope is that we put into practice what we have learned here today. We can prevent abortion. Why abort your child when you can still control pregnancy at an early stage? Let's put into practice all this that we have done. At least use one method of contraception to protect you against early pregnancy or uncontrolled pregnancy. That is all. That is the end of the day. Have a nice time. Thanks for listening to me. May God bless you abundantly. No to abortion.